So, okay, 8-bit Nightmare. Here we go. I'm going to try to talk and fight at the same time. But this fight demands concentration. I need a strength buff, Bookman. Duck here. Make him drop here. Late jump. So that's one of his attacks. Duck. Duck here so the fire goes over my head. Kick until the fire starts. Duck. He goes over me. Kick until he starts flapping his wings. Jump. Oh, got a double jump. Steer towards him a little bit to get around his fires. Jumping again. Okay. Now he's going to continue these 4 attacks until the phase 2 of the fight. Late jump. That's kind of your moneymaker right there. In his orange phase before he starts flapping like cray-cray. And you can just barely not reach him with a kick from there. Okay, so we're not in phase 2 yet. Well, no, because his attacks will have extra properties. Now we're in phase 2. Okay, so this attack has more fire on the ceiling, but the actual dodge pattern is the same. This we're going to jump to the center of the room, invert. Invert again. Duck here. Get over his head, invert. Wait a second, invert again. I missed. I could have kicked him twice there. Nice dodge. Okay, we're jumping. No, we're going back. Oh, they're not good. Not good. Not good! How did that hit me? I was too close to him, I guess, when I ducked. This just might be a 2 tri-boss fight, that's all. Hey, if this is the only boss in the game I've got to fight twice... No, I actually am going to heal here. I can drink one of those, and we'll see how it goes. Go over his head. I've got 162. I think I take one more. Nope, never mind. I was going to say, I think I take one more hit from 162. Where's my strength buff at, book? There it is. You got to hook me up. Got him. With a head bounce, no less. Whew. Alright, had to drink a couple of potions. But that gets you the 8-bit Nightmare. And here's our last chance for kick expertise. Nope, not happening. But the 8-bit Nightmare is going to be super helpful. As we go into the next phase of the game here. Arnold! Okay, I'm going to save here. Because just in case the game crashes or explodes or whatever, I don't want to have to refight the 8-bit Nightmare. Okay, we have to go sell basically everything we own. The huge, huge pile of mahogany, the entire forest of mahogany we're carrying around.
What are you looking to sell?
We can sell Water Leaper, Vaisha. We don't need Aqua Stream anymore. Got 2 of these. Ooh, Optimizer's worth a lot.
Thank you. Then we have a deal. What are you looking to
Sell by value. Okay. That's a good drop to get, that Fire Spear. Great weapon. We're not using it. We got a couple of diamonds. We need we need 1 more silk.
Is this many thanks?
We're not going to use this.
Is there any thanks?
16
Is
mahoganies.
this right? Any thanks?
7 crystals. The old crystal armor.
Then we have a deal. Then we have a deal.
And there's 64k. That's all we're looking for. Alright. A 32-bit coin, please. So if I had... Like, you could see how unreliable some of my dodges were in that fight. It's a really, really precise fight. Please craft me... Where are they at? Blue Skies, level 3. Requires 32-bit coin, 8-bit nightmare, and is a big attack up. Thank you very much. Now we can move on with our life. Arnold! But what I like about that fight is because it's an 8-bit fight, like, it's really easy to see where you are in regards to the monster. It's really easy to read the screen and position yourself. So that fight, I feel like all the damage I take really is my fault. I'm sure if I really sat down and practiced the fight, I could probably do it without inverting, which is what we actually have to do right here. But you're still kind of blocked by requiring the money for the coin anyway, so I put on the Aegis plate, which makes us take 0 damage from traps, as long as we're wearing it. Which is beautiful. We only need it for that one little area. Go back to the Valkyrie dress. As we now go on to the 3rd of the 3 sorcery labs. And this level, I don't need to fight anything. I don't need any more money. I don't need to upgrade. But we do need some enemy drops from here. From those flying cows is what we need drops from. The gargoyles in this level, their shard is augment strength, and that was part of my route initially. Teleporters, what? Oh, I got burned. I got burned by Nanjo. Because it doesn't take too much grinding to get an augment strength shard and then level it up to 9 and turn it into a skill shard. But it's one of those shards where it really does, you need a lot of them to make a difference. Bovine Plume, that's what we're looking for. That monster actually has the 3rd kind of meat we need for our hot pots, so we're definitely not doing hot pots this run. What do you guys think? Should I set the controller down here and walk away for 20 minutes? You'd watch it, wouldn't you? You'd sit here and watch the whole thing. You'd look for little hidden letters to appear on the screen and whatever, but no, the trick here is just to invert so you fall through this way. Okay, we do need to do... Wow, we got a bovine plume real fast. That's good. But next we need to fight this cat. For silk. Wow, first try. Alright, so we have 3 silk. We've got a bovine plume. Time to leave the Oriental Sorcery Lab. Temporarily. We'll be back. We'll be back very, very shortly. Don't even need that money there. Not even going to take it. Excelente. Okay. So 2 orders of business here. Actually, one of which I could have done previously. The first order of business is we're just going to check and see what shards we can enhance. We can craft the high jump shard
I'll go with this.
by using double jump and that bovine plume.
Did you like it?
Now we can do this. Infinite midair super jump. It's great.
What'll it be?
Can we enhance anything I care about? I can enhance inverts. I don't really care. Oh, that would have helped actually during 8-Bit Nightmare.
I'll go with this.
We do have a couple of tome scraps. We can make our book slightly better. And I think that's it. That's all we care about. Okay. And I gotta go back to the shop. There's stuff I forgot to buy before. What's my healing actually look like? I've got 1 potion, 2 rice bowls. I don't have any fried fish yet left. So 3 kinds of meat. You need pork from the flying pig guys very early on in the game. You need the bird meat, and then you need that flying cow
What are
meat
you looking to buy?
to make the hot pot. You also need
Then we have a deal.
some flour and an egg. No, you actually don't. I'm just getting rid of all my money. What you need is soy sauce. Soy sauce is like a rare blue chest drop from the Oriental Sorcery Lab. Or you can dismantle items too. Ghost-type enemies in this game will drop items called alkahests. You can also buy alkahests for 800 gold a pop, which can be used to dismantle items. And the uni rice bowls that you get very early in the game can dismantle into soy sauce. So you have a source of soy sauce without having to farm for it here, as long as you're willing to get the alkahest. And man, this is such an annoying level. When I did my full hundo everything run, I was happy to farm the alkahests rather than the rice, soy sauce, for sure. Fortunately, the war streams of this place are behind us now. All we have to do is walk on the ceiling. Ninjas don't know what to do. Cat monster doesn't know what to do. And we're headed towards what I originally thought was the hardest boss fight in this run. Certainly the hardest boss fight in my first casual play of the game. Manju is good for 1 luck. I'll take it. Extra critical hit chance. Do I need what's in this box? No, I don't. Not even going to open it. I don't want it to be money. I want to have as little money as possible in the next couple of levels. Yeah, this is the hardest boss fight in the game, or it was. But I've got it down to pretty much a science now. But just in case, we're going to save. So just like some of the early and mid-game bosses didn't really have an answer for drop kicks, some of the end-game bosses here, some of the late-game bosses, I should say, don't really have an answer for invert. So we're fighting Zangetsuto again. And as long as you're behind him, he really doesn't have a good answer to anything you do, as long as you're on the ceiling. So you just bait out an attack. Once again, the big jump kick is the one you want to see. And now he can't even hit me with his backdash attack. He does this now, the scroll fire or whatever, which is cool. When you play as Zangetsu, you can actually use all of these moves. What you want to do is just walk away from him, and the big fire attack will always miss you. I like to time this out by jumping underneath him. And most of his attacks can't hit you. It's not a fast way to fight him, but it's pretty safe. And you can kick him a couple times every time. Every time you bait out an attack. 2, you can get 4 if he does the big high jump. That there, if you're... I got 1 that time because I'm terrible. But if you're not terrible... I got 3 on that hit. Nice. So yeah, it took a long time to put this strat together, but once I did, I haven't had trouble in this boss fight since. Almost went the wrong way there. Because that attack is a lot of damage. When he's against the wall like that, it can be very dangerous. But eventually he leaves the wall. If he were to stay on the wall the whole fight, I wouldn't have an answer to him. Ow! I didn't want to uninvert there, but he makes you whenever he grabs you with his grappling hook. Because he's a jerk. Actually, he's in his third phase. He didn't use his fire sword again. He went right to his thunder sword. He's got 3 swords. Fire, ice, and thunder. And he always does them in the same order. He does fire first, then thunder, then ice last. This is the run where we don't see Zangetsu's fire sword, I guess. But if you stand like right, not underneath him, you want to be behind him. Most of his attacks can't hit you. His grappling beam can't hit. His grappling attack can't hit you. Grappling beam? Where did that come from? Hey guys, what game haven't I played in a while? Oh, wrong way. The slide is usually pretty safe there, though. I'm actually taking a little more damage than I like in this fight. But he's got to be close now because he's on his ice sword phase. That was dumb. Attacking him from the front like that, that was really bad. But it worked out okay, but it very easily could have not. So that's Zangetsu. And now we talk to him, and he gives us the Zangetsuto, which is his sword. And this is the only weapon in the game that we have to equip that is not the boots. I was in the wrong screen there. So we'll favorite the blue skies, we'll equip the Zangetsuto, and we will waystone out of here. See, that was the hardest fight in the game for me until I put together the invert strat. I did play that really sloppily. You can poison him again, but the poison does the same amount of damage that it does in the beginning of the game. So the oleanders still aren't like an incredibly good strategy there. So they completely decimate the first fight. Arnold! Oh, I didn't kick him. I broke the rules. I'm so sorry, Harold. No, we're not coming here. We need to go to the Hall of Termination. Now it's time to fight Geebles. I guess we didn't need to equip the sword yet then, did we? We need to put our blue skies back on. We need to put on the gauge glasses. The gauge glasses, whenever you hit an enemy, instead of showing you how much damage you do, it shows you how many hit points they have left. And that's important for this fight against Geebles coming up. Just at the top of these stairs. Is there a box down here? No, there is MP up. Even this broken staircase here is kind of... It's a throwback to Richter Belmont's staircase in Symphony of the Night, where it's broken right in the middle. I kind of love that this game has so many Symphony of the Night throwbacks. It's like they're being really shameless. They knew exactly what game they were making. They're like, you know what? We're not allowed to make Symphony of the Night anymore. We don't have the reins to Castlevania, but we can totally do this. So Gibble does not have a lot of hit points, and when we get him low enough, we need to stop attacking him. That was like a weird M. Bison grab attack there, you jerk. Oh, we got him low enough. So now we can put on the crit ring again, put on the Zangetsuto, and slash the moon in half. If you just bring G-Bolt down to 0 hit points, you get the bad ending of the game. It is an ending, it's worth seeing once. But if you bring them down low enough and the moon turns red and you slash the moon actually isn't the moon. The moon is G-Bolt's friend, Gremory. If you go back into that room, instead of G-Bolt's, you fight the super boss, Iga, the self-insert boss. Now we go to the entrance. And, can't fight Iga. I've never tried fighting Iga without crazy endgame gear and, like, broken strategies. Super leveled shards. Watch how much damage my head bounce does now. Because I don't have the blue skies equipped. Like, these early game monsters still die pretty quickly, but... So very early in the Let's Play, I walked through a room and I pointed to the moon and said, "Oh, this is a graphical glitch they didn't fix." I hope upon hope somebody left me a comment, because they're about to look real dumb. Shoutouts to McLean for sponsoring this video. If you liked the video and you want to see more, please tickle my thumb, leave a friendly comment, and ring my little bell.